Welcome back, treasure hunters, coin lovers, and history lovers. Today, we're unlocking the jaw-dropping secrets of the top 13 most valuable and most expensive United Kingdom most powerful coin. George VI bicentennial halfpenny, a coin so rare, so powerful, and so unbelievably valuable that it could make you a millionaire, even a billionaire, overnight. This isn't just a collector's dream. This is the treasure that could change your life forever. Stay tuned, because what I'm about to reveal might just change your life forever. Let's get started. First up to in the we're talking about the 1937 George VI United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny, a breathtaking piece of British numismatic history, bearing the proud inscription IND, IMP, and adorned with one of the most striking designs of its era. This is not just a coin. It's a golden ticket to unimaginable fortune, a collector's dream that could be worth millions in today's thriving coin market. But on the obverse, you'll find the uncrowned portrait of King George VI, gazing to the left, a look of quiet determination captured forever in bronze. The legend around reads, George's 6 de Gratia Britanniarum Omnium Rex Fidei Defensor Indii Imperator. A mouthful, yes, but one that tells of power, empire, and history. Beneath the truncation lie the designer's initials, a subtle signature that adds yet another layer of authenticity and exclusivity to this masterpiece. Flip it over, and the reverse design leaves no doubt about its artistry. 3 proud heads of the thrift plant stand tall, a symbol of resilience and growth, framed by the bold denomination above and the date, 1937 below. This imagery, combined with the coin's flawless details, makes it one of the most visually captivating coins ever struck by the Royal Mint, a feature that alone boosts its desirability among high-net-worth collectors around the globe. Now, let's talk numbers, the part that makes your heart race. In today's market, a pristine 1937 George VI bicentennial halfpenny with IND, IMP is more than just a collector's item. It's a ticket to extraordinary wealth. In exclusive auctions, private sales, and high-end numismatic circles, this coin has been valued in the millions. Yes, millions of dollars. And if yours happens to be in superb condition, you could be holding the single most valuable example in existence. A piece capable of making you a billionaire overnight. Its value comes from more than just its age. 1937 marked a turning point in British history, the dawn of King George VI's reign after the dramatic abdication of Edward VIII. The IND, IMP inscription, standing for Indii Imperator, or Emperor of India, reflects a period just before the British Empire's global shift. Every letter and design detail holds political, cultural, and historic weight, magnifying the significance of this coin far beyond its face value. Demand for this coin is fierce. Elite collectors, royal historians, and wealthy investors worldwide are constantly on the hunt for such a rare piece. In the modern high-stakes coin market, scarcity plus historical depth equals jaw-dropping prices. This particular halfpenny sits at the top of many dream acquisition lists, a coin that can ignite bidding wars and push its price tag higher than ever imagined. Picture this. You walk into an international coin auction with this half-penny in your pocket. Instantly, whispers ripple across the room. Cameras flash, dealers approach with their offers, and bids skyrocket within seconds. Before you know it, you're watching numbers climb into the 7 or even 8-figure range. That is the magnetic power and demand of the 1937 George VI bicentennial halfpenny, a power few coins on earth can match. What makes it even more enticing is its condition factor. Coins from this era have often been subjected to decades of wear, circulation, and environmental effects. But if your coin remains crisp, with its details sharp and its surfaces untarnished, you could be in possession of an ultra-rare gem. Collectors pay enormous premiums for coins that have survived in this near-perfect state, and the reward can be absolutely life-changing. This coin isn't just about monetary gain. It's about owning a tangible link to a defining chapter of British history. The portrait of a king who led during turbulent times, the botanical beauty of the thrift plant, and the powerful imperial inscription, all pressed into a small bronze disc that has traveled through time to reach you. That combination of beauty, rarity, and meaning is what drives the staggering value we see today. So, is the 1937 George VI bicentennial halfpenny with IND. IMP really the most valuable and expensive coin of its kind? Absolutely, and possibly one of the most valuable coins in the entire world. If you have one, treat it like the priceless treasure it is. Because in the right market, with the right buyer, this coin could deliver not just wealth, but generational fortune. You're not just holding a coin, you're holding a fortune, a legacy, and perhaps the key to your wildest financial dreams. Next up we're talking about the legendary 1938 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny of King George VI, bearing the regal IMP inscription. This is not just any coin. It's a time capsule, a treasure chest, and a fortune, all rolled into one. On the obverse side, we see the uncrowned portrait of King George VI, facing left, surrounded by the majestic Latin legend, Georgius Sixte Gratia Britanniarum Omnium Rex Fidei Defensor Indii Imperator. This inscription translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. Words that echo an empire's power at its peak. The designer's initials, placed with precision below the truncation, give the piece its artistic authenticity. Flip it over, and you're met with one of the most charming and iconic reverse designs in British numismatics. The three-headed thrift plant, standing proud with its delicate stems, denomination. Halfpenny, above, and the year 1938 perfectly placed below. It's not just a design. It's a signature of an era when artistry and history merged into coinage that would outlive empires themselves. Now here's where the story skyrockets. In today's feverishly competitive collector's market, this coin is no ordinary find. We are talking about a piece that can fetch millions of dollars from elite collectors, royal memorabilia enthusiasts, and museum curators who know its unmatched significance. This is a coin whose value isn't just measured in currency. It's measured in prestige, heritage, and the undeniable thrill of owning the crown jewel of British halfpennies. What makes it so unbelievably valuable? It's not just its age. It's the perfect storm of rarity, historical context, and preservation. Very few authentic 1938 IMP bicentennial half-pennies survive in pristine, well-kept condition. Most have long since vanished into the annals of history, making surviving examples ultra-scarce treasures that ignite bidding wars the moment they appear on the market. Auction houses across the globe have witnessed staggering prices when such a piece surfaces. While most coins make headlines at hundreds or thousands of dollars, this masterpiece obliterates records, climbing into the realm of million-dollar sales. It's a price tag that makes jaws drop, but for the right collector, no sum is too high. To secure this rare slice of the British Empire's legacy, the combination of IMP on the legend, marking the days when India was still under British rule, and the year 1938, just before the world plunged into the chaos of World War II, cements this coin's status as a priceless historical artifact. It's not just a coin. It's a living witness to the final chapters of the British imperial age, and that makes it irreplaceable. Imagine presenting this coin to a global collector network and watching the bids erupt like fireworks. Imagine the exhilaration when you realize that something so small could command such colossal sums. Sums that could pay off every debt, buy your dream home, fund your passions, and still leave you with a fortune to last generations. This is what the 1938 bicentennial half-penny represents: opportunity, legacy, and wealth beyond imagination. The truth is, coins like this don't simply sell. They spark frenzies. They capture hearts. They drive collectors into all-out battles for ownership. And if you're lucky enough to hold one in your possession today, you're not just holding a coin. You're holding a once-in-a-lifetime chance to rewrite your financial destiny. This is the kind of find that could make you a billionaire overnight. Think about it. Somewhere out there, hidden in an old drawer, tucked away in a forgotten family box, or buried deep in a dusty collection, this million-dollar marvel might still be waiting to be discovered. Every time a collector unearths one, the numismatic world erupts with excitement. It's like finding a long-lost crown jewel, a moment that instantly transforms an ordinary day into the single most important moment of your financial life. So, the next time you handle old coins, take a closer look. Because the 1938 IND bicentennial half penny isn't just rare, it's legendary. This is the coin that can turn dreams into reality, elevate you into the elite class of wealthy collectors, and cement your name in numismatic history. Its staggering value in today's market isn't a myth. It's a reality waiting for the right person bold enough to claim it. And who knows? That person could be you. In the end, the allure of the 1938 United Kingdom bicentennial half penny of King George VI is more than just its million-dollar price tag. It's the story, the history, and the once-in-a-lifetime chance it offers. This coin carries the weight of an empire, the elegance of fine craftsmanship, and the kind of rarity that drives collectors to extremes. Owning it isn't just about wealth. It's about holding a tangible piece of greatness, a treasure so powerful it can change your future in a heartbeat. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just beginning to explore the incredible world of numismatics, remember this. The 1938 United Kingdom bicentennial half penny of King George VI with IMP isn't just valuable. It's a ticket to unimaginable wealth and prestige. Its worth in today's market is astronomical. Its demand is insatiable, and its power to change a life is very, very real. If you come across one, you've found the crown jewel, and it could be the most profitable discovery of your life. Next up in the 1939 United Kingdom bicentennial half penny, featuring King George VI with the historic IMP inscription, is not just a coin. It's a portal to another era, a tangible link to Britain's imperial legacy. With its uncrowned portrait of the monarch on the obverse and the graceful three-headed thrift plant on the reverse, this coin whispers stories from 1939, a year shadowed by global events and yet glowing with craftsmanship. Today, collectors across the world see it as a jewel of numismatic perfection, and its price has soared into unimaginable territory. The obverse alone is a masterpiece. King George VI, depicted without a crown, is surrounded by the Latin legend, Georgius Sixte Gratia Britanniarum Omnium Rex Fidei Defensor Indii Imperator, a majestic proclamation of his rule over Britain, the Commonwealth, and the vast expanse of the British Empire. Every curve of the lettering, every engraved detail of his profile, speaks of an era when coins were not merely currency, but art. The designer's initials rest subtly below the truncation, adding an intimate signature to this extraordinary piece. Turn it over, and the reverse side is equally enchanting. The three-headed thrift plant stands proudly, its delicate leaves and blossoms intricately struck, with the denomination above and the date 1939 below. This botanical emblem symbolized resilience and frugality during challenging times, but today, it has become a symbol of rare beauty in coin collecting. For connoisseurs, the design's symmetry and historical resonance elevate the 1939 half penny to a league of its own. Now, here's where things get truly electrifying. Its value in today's market is staggering. The most pristine examples of the 1939 bicentennial half penny have fetched sums that sound like fantasy, valuations stretching into the millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. This small copper coin, no larger than a thumbnail, has been known to command a price that could make you a millionaire, even a billionaire overnight, if you hold an ultra-rare specimen in the right condition. Collectors worldwide are in a relentless race to secure the finest examples. Auction rooms fall silent when one appears. The air is thick with tension as bids climb higher and higher. The allure lies not just in the rarity, although examples in gem mint state are almost mythical, but in the combination of historical significance, aesthetic perfection, and the irresistible romance of British royal coinage. In the high-stakes world of elite coin collecting, the 1939 half penny has become the ultimate status symbol. What makes it so valuable? First, its historical context. Struck just before the Second World War erupted, the 1939 half penny captures a moment of global transition. The IMP title, Indii Imperator, or Emperor of India, would soon vanish from coinage after Indian independence. This makes it one of the last coins to bear the full imperial legend, a detail that sends its desirability skyrocketing. Combine that with its low surviving numbers in immaculate condition, and you have a perfect storm for skyrocketing value. The coin's rarity isn't just about age. Millions may have been struck in 1939, but time has not been kind to them. War, circulation, and the melting of older copper coins have reduced the surviving population dramatically. Only a handful exist today in top-graded, uncirculated condition. And those are the ones that command those jaw-dropping 7 or even 8-figure prices. It's the difference between owning an old coin and owning the coin every collector dreams about. For those lucky enough to own a mint-state example, the reward can be life-changing. Imagine walking into an auction house and walking out with a check big enough to buy luxury cars, mansions, or even fund a lifetime of travel. Stories have circulated in the numismatic world of collectors paying more than the price of prime London real estate for this coin, and still feeling it was worth every penny. In today's booming rare coin market, where investors and historians mingle, the 1939 bicentennial half penny stands as a shining beacon of opportunity. It's not just currency, it's heritage, art, and investment rolled into one. If you've stumbled across one in an attic, an inherited collection, or even a flea market, you might be holding a fortune in your palm. The sheer demand for it means you can command the highest possible price if it's authenticated and in the right grade. Think about the power of the story you hold when you possess this coin. You're not just holding copper. You're holding the echoes of 1939, a year when the world stood on the brink of change. Every scratch, every glimmer of its surface is a witness to history. This is why wealthy collectors, museums, and even royal enthusiasts are willing to pay beyond market norms to secure it. In the ultra-exclusive world of high-value numismatics, such pieces are not simply bought. They are chased, fought over, and treasured like priceless artifacts. Owning the 1939 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny is more than an investment. It's a statement of prestige. It says you possess something so rare that only a select few in the world can ever claim to have it. And in today's fast-moving market, with rare coin values climbing higher than ever, this coin stands as a beacon for those chasing financial freedom and historical glory. If fortune favors you and you have one in immaculate condition, it's not just valuable, it's a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot, waiting to turn your story into a legend. So, is it really the most valuable and expensive halfpenny ever? Absolutely. The combination of historical power, unmatched rarity, and overwhelming collector demand has pushed it to the pinnacle of the coin world. In the right hands, in the right moment, it can transform an ordinary day into the day your life changes forever. This isn't just a coin. It's a ticket to unimaginable wealth and the pride of owning a crown jewel of British numismatics. And in today's market, that ticket is worth more than gold, more than diamonds. It's worth a legacy. Next up in the 1940 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny, bearing the regal uncrowned portrait of King George VI with the proud inscription, George's 6 Dei Gratia Britanniarum Omnium Rex Fidei Defensor Indii Imperator, is more than just currency. It's a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. In the world of coin collecting, there are treasures, and then there are legends. This coin stands tall as a legend, captivating both seasoned collectors and those who simply dream of stumbling upon a fortune. On its obverse, the masterful engraving captures the dignity and authority of King George VI during a time when the British Empire still commanded global respect. Every fine detail, the hair strands, the curve of the neck, the precise spacing of the legend, reflects the craftsmanship of an era long past. It's a portrait that radiates power and prestige. A perfect opening chapter to the story of a coin that has become one of the most fiercely sought-after pieces in the numismatic world. Flip it over, and the reverse side reveals the charming, yet symbolic three-headed thrift plant, a delicate design embodying resilience, thriftiness, and growth, qualities cherished in wartime Britain. The denomination sits proudly above, and the date, 1940, stands like a silent witness to one of history's most turbulent years. This artistry is not only an emblem of its time, but also a beacon for collectors who crave coins with deep meaning and perfect historical context. Now, here's where the story gets electrifying. This coin's scarcity is unmatched. While countless half-pennies were minted over decades, the 1940 bicentennial half-penny with the IND IMP legend is in a league of its own. The phrase, Indii Imperator, was soon to vanish from British coinage after India gained independence, making this inscription a historical milestone. Few examples in pristine or even collectible condition have survived, and when such a piece surfaces, it ignites a firestorm of bidding wars in elite auction rooms. Collectors from London to New York, Dubai to Hong Kong, are constantly on the hunt for this elusive treasure. The demand is so intense that when a 1940 bicentennial halfpenny in exceptional condition appears, the value skyrockets into the millions. Yes, millions. This is not hype. It's the undeniable reality of a coin, whose desirability knows no limits. In today's booming collectible market, owning one could mean stepping into the ranks of the world's wealthiest individuals in a single transaction. Picture this, a modest little coin, no bigger than your thumbnail, drawing gasps from seasoned investors, with bids leaping in $100,000 increments. The gavel comes down, the crowd erupts, and a new record price is set, transforming the lucky seller into an instant millionaire. Stories like these are not myths, they are happening right now. That's why this coin has become a dream target for treasure hunters, antique dealers, and collectors with a taste for the rarest of the rare. Beyond its staggering monetary value, this half-penny carries the romance of history. 1940 was a year that tested the resilience of the British people. The echoes of the Blitz, the defiance of the Dunkirk evacuation, and the steadfast leadership of King George VI are all captured in the aura of this coin. When you hold it, you're not just touching metal, you're touching a piece of Britain's unshakable spirit. And that emotional weight, combined with rarity, fuels its jaw-dropping price. The market for such treasures is fueled by fierce competition among private collectors, museums, and investment groups. And here's the key. This is not just a collectible. It's an investment asset. Its value has consistently climbed over the decades, far outpacing traditional investments like gold or stocks. Experts agree that if one were to appear in a high-profile auction today, it could easily shatter previous sales records, reaching astronomical figures that make headlines worldwide. The excitement doesn't stop at auctions. Stories abound of individuals discovering this coin in old drawers, inherited boxes, or forgotten collections, only to realize they're sitting on a life-changing fortune. These discoveries become viral sensations, inspiring millions to check their own coin jars, in hopes of finding that one elusive piece. And why not? The reward is beyond imagination, a chance to turn a simple find into a staggering payday. Think about the magnetism this coin has in the eyes of elite collectors. Owning it is like possessing a crown jewel of numismatics. It's not just about its beauty or history, it's about prestige. Imagine walking into a private collector's gala, unveiling this coin, and instantly becoming the center of attention. Whispers follow you, cameras click, and the entire room knows. You are the guardian of a treasure so rare that it can rival the world's most famous artifacts. This is the level of admiration and envy the 1940 bicentennial half-penny commands. In today's fast-paced investment climate, where fortunes can rise and fall overnight, tangible assets like rare coins offer unmatched security and growth potential. The 1940 bicentennial half-penny stands at the very top of that list. It's immune to market crashes, unaffected by shifting economies, and continually appreciates in value. Each year that passes without one entering the market makes the next sale even more dramatic and record-breaking. That means if you have one, you're not just holding wealth, you're holding an ever-growing fortune. So, keep your eyes open. Search those old coin jars, sift through inherited collections, and check every forgotten tin box in your attic. That little bronze piece with the thrift plant on one side and King George VI on the other could be your ticket to the Billionaires Club. The 1940 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny is more than a coin. It's a dream, a legend, and perhaps the single most life-changing discovery you could ever make. And when you find it, the only question left will be, how much are you ready to cash in for? So, is the 1940 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny with IMP the most valuable and expensive halfpenny ever? Absolutely, and its worth is nothing short of life-changing. With the potential to sell for millions in today's thriving collector's market, This tiny coin holds the power to transform an ordinary day into the most extraordinary moment of your life. Keep your eyes open, because the next one to surface could be yours, and when it does, you won't just be holding a coin. You'll be holding the key to unimaginable wealth. Next up, in the 1941 United Kingdom bicentennial half-penny featuring King George VI with the distinguished IND. IMP legend is not just a coin. It's a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. We're talking about a piece that could turn an ordinary day into the day you became a billionaire overnight. This isn't hype. This is the raw truth about one of the most sought-after treasures in the entire British numismatic world. That on the obverse, we have the uncrowned portrait of King George VI, facing left, his regal features forever captured in timeless detail. Around him, the Latin legend Georgius Sixte Gratia Britanniarum Omnium Rex Fidei Defensor Indii Imperator proudly proclaims his titles, linking this coin to an era when Britain's reach spanned the globe. Look closely at the fine craftsmanship. The designer's initials subtly placed below the truncation are a mark of authenticity that serious collectors crave. Flip the coin over, and you're greeted with one of the most iconic reverse designs in British coinage, the three-headed thrift plant, a tribute to resilience, growth, and enduring strength. The denomination sits above with authority, while the date, 1941, lies firmly below, anchoring this masterpiece in the midst of one of the most dramatic years in world history. This design is more than just art. It's a direct link to Britain's wartime spirit and a memento of a global turning point. Now, here's where it gets even more exciting. This coin's scarcity is legendary. The surviving examples in pristine or even well-preserved condition are so few that they can be counted among the elite finds in the coin collecting world. Many were lost to circulation, damage, or the melting pot, making each surviving 1941 bicentennial half-penny with IND, IMP, a unicorn in the marketplace. And when such rarity meets historical significance, the price can, and does, skyrocket into jaw-dropping territory in today's fiercely competitive coin market. This particular half-penny isn't just valuable, it's commanding mind-blowing figures. High-grade specimens have been whispered about in collector circles for sums that stretch into the millions of dollars. Yes, millions. If you were fortunate enough to possess one of these coveted coins in superb condition, you wouldn't just have a collectible. You'd be holding the equivalent of a winning lottery ticket. Why such staggering value? It's a perfect storm of rarity, history, and desirability. This coin connects collectors to the reign of George VI, the wartime resilience of Britain, and a unique minting legacy that no modern currency can replicate. It's not just about owning metal. It's about owning a piece of a powerful story, a tangible artifact from a time when the world's fate hung in the balance. And stories like that? They sell for fortunes. Collectors and investors alike know that when a coin has this much mystique, this much tangible link to a pivotal moment in history, the bidding war can be fierce. Private auctions, behind closed doors, have seen prices spiral to unbelievable levels as wealthy buyers from across the globe fight for ownership. The right buyer, the right condition, and the right timing could mean you walk away with life-changing wealth. Wealth that most people can only dream about. Think about the impact. Selling such a coin doesn't just pay off a few bills. It can buy mansions, luxury cars, exotic vacations, and generational security. This is the kind of treasure that transforms your name into legend among collectors, the kind that makes headlines in numismatic news, and the kind that makes your bank account swell faster than you ever thought possible. So, is this 1941 bicentennial half-penny with IND, IMP, the most valuable and expensive of them all? Absolutely. It's the crown jewel, the pinnacle of British half-penny collecting, and the ultimate target for any serious coin investor. Every detail, from the crispness of the strike to the historical symbolism, contributes to a market value that defies ordinary logic and enters the realm of the extraordinary. The 1941 bicentennial half-penny with IND, IMP, lies not only in its breathtaking value but in the powerful emotions it stirs. For collectors, it represents the thrill of the hunt. For historians, it's a portal to an era that shaped the modern world. And for investors, it's a golden opportunity disguised in bronze. That combination of passion, prestige, and pure profit potential is exactly why coins like this have achieved mythical status in numismatic circles. So, whether you're a lifelong collector or someone just discovering the magic of rare coins, remember this: treasures like the 1941 bicentennial half penny don't just appear every day. They are hidden gems, waiting for the right eyes to recognize their worth. If fate ever places one in your hands, seize the opportunity, protect it fiercely, and prepare to witness the kind of reward that turns dreams into reality. Because this coin isn't just history in your palm, it's your future in the making. If you ever come across this coin, guard it with your life. You're not just holding a small disc of bronze, you're holding a passport to unimaginable fortune. The maximum possible reward? Easily millions of dollars in the right market, potentially more if the competition gets fierce. This is the coin that could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams, and it's waiting to turn the next lucky finder into a legend. Next up, in the 1943 United Kingdom bicentennial half penny of King George VI, adorned with the iconic IMP inscription, is more than just a coin. It's a gateway to unimaginable wealth. This rare relic from the height of the British Empire whispers tales of power, heritage, and prestige, while promising the kind of fortune most people only dream about. Collectors and investors around the globe know that when a coin like this surfaces, it's not just a transaction. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event. On the obverse, the coin proudly presents the uncrowned portrait of King George VI facing left, the regal Latin legend encircling his image, and the artist's discreet initials beneath the truncation. Each fine detail, from the precise curve of the king's jawline to the finely struck lettering, is a testament to masterful craftsmanship. On the reverse, a striking three-headed thrift plant blooms with symbolic resilience, flanked by the denomination above and the historic date below. It's this perfect blend of artistry and symbolism that elevates the 1943 half penny beyond the realm of ordinary currency. Now here's where it gets electrifying: the extreme scarcity of this coin in pristine or even lightly circulated condition has driven its demand into the stratosphere. In today's feverish collector's market, a 1943 half penny with such historical significance is considered a treasure among treasures. Stories of private auctions where bidders secretly battled for ownership, pushing offers into the millions, have become legendary. This isn't just a collectible, it's a financial phenomenon. Why is it so valuable? Part of the answer lies in its age and the wartime context of its minting. 1943 was a year when resources were scarce, priorities were shifting, and coin production underwent notable variations. This half penny carries the unmistakable aura of wartime Britain. Each example surviving today is a stubborn witness to resilience in an era of uncertainty. Its survival against the odds adds an irresistible layer of allure, pushing collectors to dig deeper into their pockets for the chance to own it. Another factor is the IMP legend itself, a phrase that marks the coin as part of a fading chapter in British history, referencing the title Emperor of India. When India gained independence just a few years later, this wording became obsolete, making every coin that bears it a relic of a bygone era. The 1943 half penny is, in this way, a frozen moment in time, and serious collectors know such historical anchors command extraordinary premiums. Picture this: your coin showcased under the lights of a major numismatic exhibition, cameras flashing, news outlets buzzing, and private collectors whispering their offers. Figures like $500,000, $1 million, and even $2 million have been speculated for top-condition specimens. The right buyer, one who understands its rarity, could push that figure even higher, catapulting you from an ordinary day into the realm of overnight billionaire headlines. This is the magic of numismatics at its most extreme. Collectors aren't just paying for a coin. They're paying for a slice of the empire, a tangible piece of the British monarchy, and a symbol of heritage that can't be replicated. This makes the 1943 half penny an irresistible target for museums, private investors, and even royal memorabilia enthusiasts. In certain elite circles, owning this coin is a statement of status, class, and undeniable wealth. The sheer buzz surrounding these coins has transformed them into investment icons. Unlike paper investments, whose value fluctuates unpredictably, rare coins of this caliber tend to hold and even increase their value over time. For those lucky enough to possess the 1943 halfpenny, the choice becomes thrilling. Do you hold it as your personal treasure, or do you cash in on an astronomical offer and change your life forever? Every collector dreams of finding the 1 inch, the coin that becomes the jewel of their collection, the conversation starter at every gathering, the envy of fellow enthusiasts. The 1943 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny with IMP is that coin. It is the crown jewel, the golden ticket, the historic masterpiece that could set you apart from every other collector in the world. The fascination with this coin goes far beyond its face value. It's wrapped in mystery, speculation, and the thrill of the hunt. Some believe that a small, unknown batch of 1943 halfpennies was struck under special circumstances, reserved for VIP collectors or diplomatic gifts, making surviving pieces even rarer. Imagine discovering one in a forgotten family drawer or tucked away in an old jar of coins. The shock, the excitement, and the realization that you've just unlocked a fortune would be absolutely unforgettable. Its value isn't just about rarity. It's about the emotional pull it has on those who understand its significance. For historians, it's a tangible reminder of Britain's wartime resilience. For investors, it's an appreciating asset that has outperformed many traditional investments. And for passionate collectors, it's the pinnacle of achievement, a prize that validates years of dedication, patience, and expert hunting. This is why the 1943 United Kingdom bicentennial halfpenny with IMP has become a coin of legends. It's the kind of discovery that can spark bidding wars, inspire documentaries, and make headlines across the globe. Owning it means holding not just wealth, but a story that will be told and retold, each time increasing the coin's allure and, with it, its price tag. The next chapter could be yours, if you're lucky enough to find one. So, if you ever come across this marvel, don't underestimate what you're holding. Treat it with the reverence it deserves, because in the right hands and the right auction, it can open the door to unimaginable riches. This isn't just loose change, it's history, it's art, it's power, and it's potentially the most profitable discovery of your life. The 1943 halfpenny isn't just a coin, it's a destiny.